Lucy, the doubt is not complete.
What is missing?
Just wait.
What is missing there?
After priorities.
Yes, after priorities.
Next.
Yes. Okay, so I just wait. I just completed from desired outcome. Just wait.
We have already the, what do you mean? We have priority topics, we have project responsibility. What next? What is missing, Albin?
Just go down and see it is not complete.
I'm asking what
now
is
I think this. I think now it's complete.
Yeah. Yeah, yes, I did something that we're missing.
This is just a note that we can add later when we do our tracking.
Okay, so
Video indexing is going.
video indexing for me.
Albina, I'll help you as a note taker.
Oh, Arlene, JC.
Eileen.
That's Eileen.
And session tracking for also me.
So are we ready to check in here, or do we have more positions that need to be done? Oh, Lucy, are you helping facilitation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, I think now people are set up ready for positions. If you still need to take something here, you can just say your name. We'll get it there.
Okay.
Anyone want to do value tracking? Elaine?
Value tracking is.
Do you want to learn?
Or she say.
No, we need also people who are new so that they can learn from us too.
Yeah.
Okay. I will do with you. Okay. Can you write there, Jason?
The new members need to, if you want, you can training on session value track,
Session value tracking,
and also session task responsibility verifier, and also info indexer. If you want, you can join with us because you can. If you want, if you join this each of the session, then you can training this about this one.
right after the session. Yes. This session. This responsibility verifier, session verifier.
Yeah.
Okay, I think
So I
now
think
everyone is okay.
setup is done. We need to on check in first.
We can now check in. We'll start with the Razu. Razu, can you check in, please?
Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm pretty well today. I've just woke up from sleeping and joined with you. It's a good day for me. I'm at 6 today.
Okay, Abdul, can you check in, please?
Yeah. I'm pretty much good today and feeling awesome after this live support session and also evaluating with Jay. I'm 7 today.
Okay, thank you. Let's move next to Alain. Alain, can you check in?
Yes, I'm Doing fine today, and I'm in 6.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to Jesse.
Hi. Although I woke up early, doing fine. Started with life support, and I'm 6.5.
Oh, thank you. Albina?
Okay, I'm good. I'm being fine. I'm on 6.
Wow. Jay?
I'm all right. I'm probably somewhere around like 5.75, and I think there's a lot to get done, and definitely in work mode. So hoping to get some work done here tonight so I can go to bed. What's to do?
Okay, it's now my time. I'm doing very well today and happy to join this session. Hoping we will discuss a good responsibilities that we can accomplish within this week. Thank you. And I'm at 6. Okay, I think let's move on to, I think everyone is checking. Let's move on to our desired outcome for today. What are our desired outcome?
Lucy.
Yes.
Hi, Lucy.
Yes.
A specific time frame, like 8 minutes or 10 minutes or 5 to 10 minutes to our schedule. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
So how actually we keep times or we notify you?
Usually, if nothing has a time, you check in every 5 minutes.
Every 5 minutes. Oh, that's okay. Thank you.
Yeah, but after we do the desired outcomes, and then we do the priority topics, and every topic should have its own time. Okay.
That's great. Oh, it's okay, Jay.
The desired outcome I would put is I would love to end on time or close to. So it'd be great to stop, in like 45 minutes to 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
For me, the different types of priorities that I would have here are some client, learn more about client, priorities. So we have exit reimbursements, executive prep, Sonic session. There's also the exit payroll prep. If we wanted to do that, I don't know. If we want to, though.
Also reviewing last session's responsibilities.
Say again?
Reviewing of last session responsibilities. Goals and responsibilities that we had last session.
Last session or last week?
Yeah. And this outcome, Albina?
I don't know.
What are your desired outcome?
I think the listed one are okay with me.
For buddy team session organization,
What is it? Session organization?
buddy team, get all of the buddy team session organization.
Buddy team session organization?
I don't understand that one. Okay. Joyce, do you have a desired outcome? What are your desired outcome for this session?
For this session, I cannot think of anything right now. Wait, I will just review some.
Okay. It seems like no one have a desired outcome. We can move on to the next priority, and Jay will take over priority topics.
Okay, so what do people want to talk about today for our topics? So maybe start with some goals and responsibilities for the week. And then I guess we could do some buddy team session organization process training. So this is the time to prioritize all your tasks and responsibilities. Anything you need help with, anything, this is it. Otherwise, it's basically like, okay, you know what you're going to do for the rest of the week.
So,
Finance.
training on value tracking, Asia master schedule. The training maybe.
Our responsibility is organizing. We have a lot to do there also.
Like, SQ and payroll.
Where do you want to put that? The bottom, in the middle, the other topics as a priority?
Other topics.
Maybe we could break out into priority buddy teams. Could be good. So is everyone okay with just these two priority topics? Is there any other like super priority topic we want to address? Or do we just want to do those two?
Recruitment, Jay.
Recruitment as a priority topic or another topic?
Can be priority also.
How much time do you want to spend on recruitment? I mean, we could easily spend like half an hour.
Okay.
10 minutes.
What's the desired outcome for recruitment?
To meet the deadline.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means. To
Like
meet.
2 weeks for, you mentioned yesterday, 2 weeks for.
Okay, so to implement the new
Implement, yeah.
recruitment policy. Plan for each week. Okay. I still think that's going to take longer than 10 minutes. All right, so does this look good for our topics?
Yeah.
Any last
Yes.
topics?
Yeah.
Going once, going twice? So I think we're good. So no, any objections to our topics? So we have 3 priority topics. You know, if we have time, we could do more, but it's like, I need to do this tonight. Like these, the payroll prep, the reimbursements, and the executive team prep all need to happen tonight to get ready for the meeting tomorrow. So that's like, these are like necessities. So I need time to do that. So I just don't have time to like, you know, meet for hours and hours, right? I need to go do that work. So we need to try to wrap it up as soon as possible.
Can you discuss on
5 minutes with the primary topics.
What,
Just
Abdul?
put 5 minutes, not 20. Okay, we can move on. Any objection with our topics?
no? Not you.
Not yet.
I think you allocate this minute. Is it okay? 20 minutes for goal and responsibility? 10 to 20?
Yeah, 10 to 20 minutes.
I think that's a lot.
No, it's not necessarily we reach 20 minutes, but just ranges from 10 to 20. It is Jay who put it there, so. That's it.
So
No problem.
do you guys want to make sure that Lucy, do you want to start our goals and responsibilities?
You see, you asked.
Yeah. I understand a little bit.
Lucy, are you doing the goals and responsibilities or not?
Pardon?
Are you doing the goals and responsibilities? Lucy, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Are you facilitating the goals and
I did not
responsibilities
get
section?
you well.
Are you facilitating the goals and responsibilities section?
No, it is you.
You want me to do it?
Facilitate the next.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first thing here would be to pull up our goals from last week. Nobody linked any. I don't know who made this doc, but it's not linked to the top. There's nothing here. So we need to link and see Sonic doc. Or you can link the previous notes from last week.
Can you share your screen, Jay?
Can anyone link the doc or from the last notes or something like that? Does anyone have it available?
Still looking for it.
For the last week, Wednesday, for the last session.
Yeah.
Where should I link? On top or where? Under
You
the
get it?
notes.
I'm also looking. If you get, yes, on top of that thing, link the previous notes from the last week. Just link it there.
On the important docs.
Sonic.
You don't need to link the, well, it's fine for today, but you don't need it there every week.
Even are you there, or I should look for it?
I got it. We got it.
Last session. I did.
You got it?
Thank you.
So it doesn't look like you guys, oh, here you go, review weekly goals.
What was the date? Was the 24th?
So I'm linking there.
Yes.
We got
Just
it.
already.
That's good.
Yes, I already linking there.
Oh, great. Okay, so here are the weekly goals. They're not really ordered. Not sure what happened to the order. Let's go to the Sonic doc. What happened to the Sonic doc? Did I link the Sonic doc? We have this in 3 places now, so we don't need that there. Nobody has the link to the Sonic doc? Should I go get it? Is nobody going to get the link to the Sonic doc?
I'm getting there.
You are getting, okay.
Yeah.
So it definitely helps having these listed by priority instead of just a random list like this.
I got a link there. Sorry.
Excellent. So the priorities used to be ordered, and I'm not sure when they went to having an order to not having an order, but this is the old list here. So here we have last week's goals, and then this is this week's, or this is the previous. I mean, I don't know if there's any difference. It looks like you guys just copied and pasted them. Maybe you didn't do anything to it. So another thing we're adding here is we're adding a new responsibility for, minimal essentials for essential priorities. So we're trying to cut out as much as possible and just do the minimum essential priorities. Then we have the overall priorities. And what is the desired outcome again? It's just to review. There's some background noise going on here. So desired outcomes, review last session goals and responsibilities. Well, I'm not sure exactly what our goal is. I mean, is this all we need to do to review it, or do you guys want to go into more detail, or what do you guys want to do here? So desired outcomes. We could just be done. We could go through the percentage completion. Could go through who is doing what. Could organize based on minimal, what do I call it? Minimal essential priorities. Do we want to do that? What do you guys want to do?
And do that.
Do what?
Going through it responsibility and know who has an interest of doing that.
So we don't want to do the minimal essential priorities. We just want to go through who's doing what. Just this one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So maybe we should save this. Could be like a next step for next week.
Okay.
But this is the direction we're going from the global steering team. You know, we're going to be going into this minimal essential priorities because we need to start prioritizing the most important things, and we haven't been doing that, and these are kind of a big mess. Like, it's not really prioritized well. So we could this would be better prioritization. So we all agree we just want to do this and nothing else?
I think that was my opinion. I don't know them.
Okay. So EXA client relations. So we have all the new client manager positions. See if we can pull up the new moon session or the steering team session. Quarter moon, here it is. Hold on one sec. What's up? What? You're watching without your bubba? I have a lot of work to done. It might be a couple more hours.
Until you have to help us.
Ooh. Well, you gotta give me warning. I can't just like, you know, magically get all of your
An hour.
Well, you gotta give me like a 5-minute warning. All right. So one important component. So here we started the process of the minimal essentials last night, but the other thing that we did, which is key to note. Oh my God, this is the wrong one though. It's this one. Is the manager positions. So we have all these new manager positions right here. So this is basically our client relations manager positions. Does anyone have any questions about the management positions?
No.
Additionally, we already have some links to documents. I guess it would be from yesterday. Here it is. So this is the overall umbrella exam management doc. So this is like every single client management position is going to have a doc, right? And this is the needs to be linked to this doc. Oh no! I see I'm not even listed in the attendance part of session value tracking yesterday. I guess this is part of my own resignation. Steve, you're welcome to like join us in the session. It's very odd. So what is going on? So this morning, so confused on what you're talking about. So the quarter moon session, you were not listed in attendance. I have Steve right here, on time, attendance for quarter moon session. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, anyways.
10 minutes up with the goals and responsibilities.
What?
10 minutes.
Okay. All right, so we should get wrapping up here, but let me just do what I was trying to finish. Okay, here's the other one. So this is the client management doc for exit value tracking. And then there's this other verification thing, right? Client, exit client responsibilities verification overall. So that would go in here. Oh my God, they didn't even link it. Very silly. So, so again, this is where all of the client management docs would go, is in this overall doc. So does that make sense? Do you guys understand that? So every single one of these components needs to have a doc for the client management. Does that make sense?
I think some has doc like Exa Finance.
But
I think
Exit
we have a
Finance is
doc for
not
Exa
for
Finance.
client relations,
Okay.
right? This is different. This is for the client relations. So it's a very, very different component of the work that's being done. It has nothing to do with doing the work. It has to do with coordinating the relationship with the client and making sure that everything is met to the client's needs and the client budget. So Zilu needs to make one for documentations and start organizing that. Tom's doing this. Steve's doing coordination, executive support, and exo liaisoning. Oh, that's yeah, cool. So anyway, so all of these could be made minus these ones. So if you guys can make docs for all these, it would be extremely helpful, and then link them all to the umbrella doc. These are all tasks that need to be done, is to create all these docs.
So if you want to create a doc, which name should you include there apart from Exa Finance? Because we have a Exa Finance. And do we have a Exa Finance relation doc or client doc?
Nope, we do not have an Exa Finance doc. I mean, Exit Finance client relations doc, we just don't have that. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah.
So value tracking we have, legal we don't have. General operations, court contractor.
Then where should we link all this?
Into the overall umbrella exit client management doc.
Good.
Okay, I gotta go finish up, do some recall skills, some chores, and some recycles. So if you can take this over, Lucy, I'll be back in like 5 or 10 minutes.
Thank you. Cool. Okay, let's move on, guys. I think we are done with the first goals and responsibilities. Do you still have any questions from there? Are you okay? Can we move on?
Yes.
Okay, let's move on now. Then our next topic is priority body team session organization process training. I think this Abdul brought this up. Can you, Abdul, explain for us? Abdul?
Yes, Lucy.
Can you explain for us body team session organization process training?
Yeah, it's okay for me. So body team session organization, I think maybe I'm not sure about that, but maybe we have FD quitent, and when we go on just like as we have maybe 5 quitents, and when I start on or quitent, then on that every specific quitent have a manager, and this manager can organize this on this quitent time body team session, like as when we work on Eurafrica session, then maybe Lucy or James or Albina can organize on that quitent body team. And when we work on Atlantic session time, Atlantic quitent time, then maybe James or maybe Steps organizing the body team session. And when we work on Sonic session, and also I think this is the main things in this body team organization process.
For me, I don't understand how you said that if it is in Eurafrica, Lucy or James organize the session, organize the body teams. How?
Just when we work on Eurafrica time, then Eurafrica members are the leader position on that quitent time body team. So this is the main things. I think last week, last night, Steve said the same things maybe.
So okay, Abdul, does that mean that, for example, if there is a session on Atlantic, Atlantic session, we cannot go and attend, or we cannot go and prepare?
Yeah, you can attend there, but maybe the organizing position maybe not you on Atlantic quitent time organizing or manager position maybe Steve or James.
What if they are not there? That is like they're limiting people not to join the quitent session there.
But this is not.
What if, I'm saying, what if they are not there? So assume there is a session and other quitent turn up, but those specific, for example, Eurafrica, we have a session on this Friday, and all Eurafrica they didn't turn up, but every people from different quitent they turn up. So does that mean that because we didn't turn up, all of us, those other members, they cannot go ahead and make a doc and organize a session?
Yes, any members can join any quitent body team and can create a doc, no problem. But it said that maybe not sure, but Steve said that the leading position is on that quitent member.
So is that implement? Steve said that one is implement to every members. So I think it's good also if you can come up and inform all of us that during the session in a different quitent, you are not very much allowed to go and maybe do organizing a doc, according to my understanding maybe. I think it is good if such thing is there. We need to know so that during that session we limit ourselves. We just leave them do their own work. You are just there listening to them, or how? How do you understand this, Albina?
I don't understand. So I really don't understand, but like, okay, I just understand a little bit. Like, for example, if you have your Africa session, at least one member should be there. Or what are you trying to say, Abdul? Without that, those members from Euro Africa, the session will not take place.
Albina, I think you didn't understand it. Yes, just like that. What Abdul trying to say, he said they discussed this with Steve and Steve come up with option whereby if it is a Eurafrica people need to organize a talk. Someone from Eurafrica need to organize, not somebody from like a Central Asia, which is not even making sense for me. If it is a session for Central Asia, main session, if you are from Eurafrica, you don't need to go and organize that session. They are the one going to organize.
But you see, I think it also makes sense because every quintant has the priority topics and desires. They have to actually so the same quintant that is having a session is there. Is the one to make the doc. I think to me it somehow makes sense.
Or if they are not there,
different case, but if they are there, they're supposed to be given a priority to that.
Okay. What about this?
Another thing here maybe in this one, just wait a minute. I think in this other quittent body team session, have a responsibility, and they know they must be known that how the top priority on that body team session assign first, and after assign their task and responsibility on that body team session. This is the main thing on that body team session. And I think Albina told me her body team, but I just update on calendar, but on our body team new weekly body teams. Albina, you can update your responsibilities on your specific body team. That means individual, independent body team.
No problem, I'll do.
Do you update also?
And did you make the calendar clear?
Yes, I just update this one, and another thing I want to say another thing.
Just share your screen because we are not seeing what you updated.
So
can you guys keep time to Grasu also? I think you want to say something.
Lucy, I want to leave for 5 minutes.
Okay.
Is that okay? Okay. Josie, please keep the time.
Okay.
Okay.
So Albina, I think I have no permission to invite the other members to edit the global.
No problem. You have the password and even the
Google Calendar because maybe this authorization maybe Lily or the other members. I have no authorization to edit the Google Calendar, and that's why I cannot access the Google Calendar to update it for you. Okay.
No, last time I think you updated.
You are the one who was doing that even yesterday. Now, which access are you saying you are not able to access? And you're supposed to give us the password and the email.
Yes, I have access I have access to update Google Calendar, but I cannot access to invite you to edit on Google Calendar. And maybe this invitation, maybe Nelly or other members on America's team. But
Okay,
I have no
okay, Abdul, I want to ask you. If you give someone password, is there a need of invitation to edit again?
No.
I think it is also good that to give everyone a chance to also practice how to put the bad teams down. In case maybe someone want to drop, it is very easy to change and put another person who is willing to continue with or give.
Abdul, what you are supposed to do is to give us the password and the email. That's all. Nothing else like inviting us and doing that.
Okay, so I just updated your body team, right, on Google Calendar.
We can't see it. Let's see.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, Abdul, are you going to give a password? I think you guys need to be transparent and tell her. Or you are not going to give her.
Are you going to give me the password or no? Let me just start knowing from there.
That's a simple.
So Lucy, I think you're talking about password, but
You can't even update mine there also, Abdul.
yes. So I just asking you. You talk about password, but which password I don't know. Can you explain me, please? Password, which password? On
I've been asking for the global community password. I think last time also you refused me to use that email. I leave it nowadays. I don't even use. So I even fear if it is to update. Last time, if you want to let someone not use something, I think you need to use a polite message instead of writing on Hangouts like I refuse not to log out of that account. So I think it is also good. Let us know which is a proper way if we want to update our calendars, apart from asking you.
yes, I think if you want to the password of Global Community 47 email, so I can send you, no problem. But when I send some members, but I think this account may be at risk, and that's why I just clear about this, and that's why because all the documents are in this email, and that's why we need to rescue. We need to focus on rescue, and that's why I just share 2 or 3 members. When I share password, then I must be asked they, and if they allow me, then I send that person. Just like as Lucy, I send the password of network.community47. And this password is maybe 3 person now, me, Jay, and also Lucy. And if you
I think you told me last time not to use. I'm not using that email, by the way, because you told me not to use. Because even recording a session for me is now hard. When you told me not, Lucy, don't use that. I did not even use it again. That is why you say I don't record sessions.
Lucy, I think you can use this email in your main session, and I think you need in your main session that means
but you told me to use Your Africa email, and at that time you told me to use. You have to create Your Africa. Yes, I think it is also good to use a polite message to someone if it is to move out of that email. And Your Africa mail wasn't there. That is why most of the time, if I have my session nowadays, I cannot record. I have no email.
Okay, so
Lucy, I said that you can use Community Network 47 email on your Eurafrica session, but after Eurafrica session, like a body team session, you if you not use that email, it's very helpful to us. Okay, do you understand what I say? If you want to record your Eurafrica session, and then you can use this email on network.community47. And after after finish Eurafrica session, you can sign out and then use your own email. Okay.
So I have no idea what's going on or what you guys are talking about, but I'm back.
Yeah, we are still on body team session organizing process, because we need to know exactly also about body team when you you want to update on your calendar, such as things. It's a bit confusing. You don't know, you don't access to that. If some members are not there for you, you want to change, you want to put someone who is willing. Are we going to ask Abdul always to update for us?
No, everybody should have access to the calendar, and so that's the problem that people don't. So generally speaking is that every worker needs access to a Google account, right? Level 4 needs access to higher level Google accounts, right? And then also you know, access to the calendar. I don't know if brand new people need access to the calendar right away, but everyone needs access to at least one Google account. But there'll be separate Google accounts for like level 4 and other levels and different types of work. So you don't need everybody to have access to every Google account, but every quintant needs at least one Google account that is created. Does that make sense? And this is an approved organizational account. Does that make sense or what? And this is like the third or fourth time I've said most of this stuff, but I'll say it again as many times as needed. So
I think you need also to give us those mail for every quinton.
So
so that
what?
we can have access to Google Calendar.
I don't understand, and there's lots of background noise, and I can't hear, and I don't know what's going on.
Can you able to give us a approved mail that we can use for access Google Calendar? At least if one quinton can have one access to Google Calendar. It can be very much helpful.
Yeah, I mean, we can do all the Google Calendar we want to. The problem is not on our side. The problem is that Google Calendar doesn't work, right? So if we go to calendar.google.com, this is the account that has the Google Calendar. The main Google Calendar is the Unity Gregorian calendar. Let's see if I can find it. The Unity Gregorian scheduled sessions. This is the main one. So we go here and we send share and we say share, right? It's been shared with Network Community 47. It's been shared with Nelly. It's been shared with Steve. It's been shared with Andreen. It's been shared with UnityNet Global. It's been shared with Zilu, right? So if we want to add Lucy, if you're not on here, we can add you. What's your email?
Lucy. Lokodo Lucy, sorry. L-O, start with Lokodo Lucy. L-O-K-O. L-O-K-O-D-O. Lucy. That's Gmail.
Is anyone else that we need to add?
Albina.
Albina.
Nasimiyu.
Like that? Is that correct? Is that correct?
Is that right, Albina?
Let me see. Machine is hanging. Where is it? Yes. I know. YU. MIYU at Gmail.
Like that?
Nasimiyu. N-A-N-A. They are following each other. N-A-N-A. S-I-M-I-Y-U.
Can you just spell it out? Albina, M-A-S-A.
N-A. Not M-A. N-A. N-A.
N for name.
N-A-S-I. No, you write N-A 3 times. It's just N-A. Albina. A-L-B-I. N-A. S-I. M-I-Y-U. Yeah, thank you.
Is there any other emails that we need to add? So anyways, we'll try to do this. I mean, it doesn't work sometimes though, but everyone should have access to be able to do it. Following people have
Yes.
counter accounts. Really
Yes, please go with my email.
I think we're fine. So we were just getting the level 4 people on there. So I think that we'll just see what happens. It can be complicated though. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. But everybody should be able to. Everyone who's scheduling on the schedule should have access to it, which is everyone who's at level 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
But again, that's not necessarily going to solve all of the problems. The problems are more substantial than that. Otherwise, we would have invited you long ago. So, but give it a try and see if it works.
I will try that. Okay, I think timekeeper, you didn't keep time. We are now going to the last, or we can wrap up. Our time is up. Can we
Okay.
continue?
All right, we can go on. I mean, there's a lot more that needs to be done here. I mean, we didn't do any training on any of the new stuff for the session organizing processes, but we can do that the next time. So you guys want to go on to recruitment?
I think we discussed about recruitment yesterday, that not me today. Or what? I don't know. Can we do that, guys?
Yeah, if you can just put me also, I can help in the recruitment process.
I don't know what that means, but the question is whether or not we're going to talk about the recruitment. Are we talking about recruitment or not?
I think we need to we don't need to discuss this recruitment, and if Joycey need help on recruitment, I can personally support her.
Yeah, I want to be involved in the recruitment.
Yeah, I think this recruitment maybe we can discuss in our next session.
Okay.
Cool. So the main thing with the recruitment is simply that we set a timeline. So the current recruitment budget is going to kick everybody who doesn't fill out and contact us about recruitment. They're all going to be removed from our recruitment from the public rankings, and they will no longer be able to work with us unless they reapply.
Oh.
Okay.
So that's basically what's going to happen. So we're going to wait like a week, and then we're going to send out a whole bunch of new recruitment emails.
Okay.
So are we ready to wrap up?
Anything else? Okay, Razu? You want to say something? Okay. Anything else you want us to?
Yeah, we put here also the FQ and payroll, and what else?
Okay, I think Joycey later at 4 p.m. your time, I have a session. You can come even late if you have time, please, for anything training, so that I can help you. At least you have some instead. Is that okay? Are you going to be available later? Joycey?
Yeah, we will. I will message later. I will see.
Okay. What about you, Alen? Are you going to be available?
Okay, I will go with you and Joycey tonight.
Okay, thank you. It will be 8 p.m. Bangladesh time, and that will be the best time. If you want anything training, that whatever I know, I will help you on that.
Lucy, I think it's automation is yours.
Okay.
Mine is yeah,
Okay, Lucy, thank you.
a continuation from my session to yours.
Okay. Anything else? you can wrap up. Anything else?
So we could go into wrap up here and cover some
Yes,
next steps. One next step I had is I really do want to review, where is it? Here we go. I wanted to review policies on Skyping and watching videos. I think, and then we, generally speaking, we want to treat everyone equally, no matter who they are and their position. So I think it's really, really important. Are there any other next steps that people can think of? Obviously, we need to continue talking about the session organizing because we didn't even get started with that really.
Okay, there's a question I want to ask before we leave about session, body team session organizing process training. Abdul said Steve, they discussed with Steve and I did not understand quite well. He said if you are from Central Asia, you need not to, only someone from Central Asia can organize the session, not someone like from either from Australia or Africa. Can you explain a bit about that before we wrap?
I don't know. It sounds like something new to me. Is that a proposal?
I don't know. I just heard from Abdul say they discussed that. That's why we come up with the body team session and organize.
I mean, I think that people need to stop just coming up with random, concepts. I mean, any ideas is fine, but it's basically a proposal unless it's written down somewhere that it's a specific policy. So as far as I know, I don't know of any policy that says that, any individual can't organize whatever they want to. So it's basically like, tasks and responsibilities need to be done and people need to do it. What is essential that that the Quinten itself can only be organized by people who focus on the Quinten, right? So the Quinten itself is going to be organized by people who are in level 4 within the Quinten, and that their time schedule is synchronized with the Quinten times. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
But anybody can help organize the Quinten. They just can't be the actual leaders of the Quinten. Does that, if a Quinten is really slacking, like for example, Austrasia, we had the main Austrasia session, there was nobody from Austrasia there. So therefore, nobody from Australia was helping organize the Austrasia Quinten. Would we just cancel the session because of that? Of course not. Right? It doesn't matter that nobody from the Quinten is there. Anybody can help organize it, right? But you can't oversee the entire process unless you're part of the actual scheduled time. Like you're to be appointed as the senior manager, you have to be within the Quinten. So I think they're just mixing up. I think they're just mixing up the concept of like the senior manager position from just normal everyday sessions.
Yeah.
Like for example,
and also if they have a policy,
anyone,
they need to come up during the session so that we know they propose and people understand, because it is just like they're coming up with their own and we are told they want to do this and this. We did not even care about this.
Yeah. So basically, there's a couple things there. One is that every session, every policy, every guideline, everything should be written down, and it should all be based on processes, right? So if someone's just saying something, that's not enough. It needs to be written down, right? And if they're saying it, they should be writing it down in the session as well. Like someone should be writing down notes right now, but probably isn't. Secondly, is that if someone is a higher ranking than you in relationship to certain types of, oversight, it depends on the type of oversight, then they can basically, relate to you how you would be doing something, but that again is only for that particular context. So for HR, people who are higher ranked HR, you can basically tell them to stop working or you know, that kind of activity, you know. And then for people who are higher ranked in the elections, basically make executive decisions and stuff like that, but it still needs to be within context, right? They can't make up new rules or anything, but you know, they can temporarily create something that, you know, someone else should listen to for that time, but if they're going to say it's for all time, it's nonsense, right?
Yes.
Unless it's a written down, agreed upon policy and process. Coolio. So, but anyways, I think people just like confuse a lot of things and then talk about it as if they have it all perfect. I mean, there's lots of things that I don't even know perfectly, and I'll be the first one to admit I don't know it perfectly. You know, so let's figure it out together. That's why we're all here together, is because I don't know everything perfectly, right? Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing this, right? I would just tell you what to do all the time because I knew it perfectly, but I don't. So we have to talk things out and figure it out together.
Okay. So,
All right, so
I have a question.
Yeah.
After this session, Sonic's main session, can we work on payroll final verification, right?
Yeah, we'll go over that in a bit. So let's just finish this. Anyone can schedule a level 4 session during any quintet as long as there is a main weekly session, right? Anyone in level 3, I've actually gone over this many times. Anyone in level 3 can organize a main weekly session. Anyone at level 3 from any quintet can help organize any other quintet's main weekly session. And also, we're also going to have decans. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Every policy needs to be written down and sent back to a decision made within a session. Okay, so I think it's pretty clear. All right, so what was your question, Abdul? Oh, about after. So after the session. So what we want to do here is that the desire or the wrap-up goal is we want to make sure that we have a plan for finishing all the client executive tasks. All right, so next step, responsibility task, evaluation. So this is after session priorities and possible buddy teams. So we have session value tracking and session follow-up.
So I'm talking about this priorities, FQ and payroll, because we need to finishing initial verification and then final verification and also paying people. So can I do this this night now after this session, or
Why don't we do later during my session?
Because we have the sessions. Like I have a session, Lucy has a session. From 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Well, I mean, I think it's perfectly fine. Let's just make sure it's all going to happen. All of this needs to happen immediately as soon as possible. So session value tracking and session follow-up, who's planning on doing this? No one?
Session value tracking.
And session follow-up, who's planning on doing
I'm
this?
going to
Is no one planning on doing this?
Yeah, I'll do.
Are you planning on doing it right away or later?
I'm doing it immediately after the session.
Okay, is anyone going to be working with Albina after the session?
Lucy.
All right, anyone
I
else?
will be training.
And who's that?
Me also.
Aline, is that Aline?
Joyce.
Eileen and Joyce.
Okay, well, only one of you guys can do it with Lucy and Albina because it's going to be a buddy team. So are we doing Aline or are we doing Joyce?
Joyce and Eileen.
No, you guys don't understand. It can only be one person. So Albina and Lucy, who are you choosing, Joyce or Aline?
Eileen, did you do this before?
No.
Okay, so you'll be the one.
I wanna
Because I did
try.
it before. I did it before, so you'll be the one this time.
Okay, so
So
Aline is
yeah.
going to work with Albina and Lucy. So then the EXA payroll prep, EXA reimbursements, and EXA prep, team prep, this all needs to happen immediately right now. I need to do this. So this is going to be Jay. And anyone else who wants to help out with that. And then we have FQ and payroll, which we could do right afterwards. But, you know, it's obviously just hasn't been prioritized. There was other stuff, but this needs to get
I
done.
can help you one, Jay. On
With the EXA stuff? Abdul, you can help with EXA?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the payroll, Abdul, you want to do this later? So we can do this later? And who's going to work with Abdul? Albina? Lucy?
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
think Albina
And
is,
Lucy.
after this session, Albina working on value tracking.
No,
So this is going to be a later
not
session.
session after. We have a session today at 6 p.m. your time. Then it's a continuation with Lucy.
So I think FQ payroll verification need 10 or 15 minutes because all are almost checking. Last night I already checking all the payroll.
Okay, well, it could go really quickly. That's great. So I think we're ready to finish up and just check out, and then we're done, okay?
Yeah.
So after the session, Albina, Lucy,
Can you tell us before you wrap up the policy you're writing down there, Jay?
what policy?
I think you wrote something there. Review policy on Skype and videos.
Yeah,
Can
that's the
you tell
next,
us the policies of that?
well, I think it's the next step. We can go over that in our next meeting.
Okay, thank you. You can wrap up.
Well, we're in wrap up right now, right? We're doing wrap up. It includes all of these different things. Right now, we're doing like
Okay.
meeting follow up and our schedule for the day. So we're doing scheduling and assigning our most important priority tasks and or priority responsibilities that need to get done. So unless there's one other person who wants to do some training with me and Abdul, I think we are done. So let's go ahead and do checkouts, and then everyone else who's not listed here will leave, and we'll be done. All right, so let's go to checkout. Lucy, do you want to do the checkout?
Okay. It was a great session today. And yeah, it was a great session today, and we keep on improving. Yeah, I love that. Hopefully, we'll be better and better as we still also training our new members to catch up with what we are doing, and also we still need more training, especially on finance, that we can help them more on that, so that we can help them more in that. Thank you. That's my check.
Lucy, I wasn't asking you to check out. I was asking you to facilitate the checkouts.
Oh, I thought you are facilitating. Okay, sorry. Okay. Let's check out now. Let's begin with Joyce. Can you check out?
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I'm glad to be in this session. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you later in the afternoon. Lucy.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Okay, have a good day. Alien?
It's nice to be with you guys, and I will try my best to learn those responsibilities because I need to learn more in this company. That's all. Thank you.
Okay. Abdul?
Yes, for me, this session is pretty good for me, and I enjoy this session. And I need to focus our organization so that we can well prepared and more organized, and also need to complete top priority tasks and also expansion also. So that is my say. Thank you.
Okay, Jay?
Yeah, I thought this was pretty good. I do need to get back to work though, because I have so much work to do. The only other thing I wanted to mention was that there's other essential priorities that need to get done. The taxes for Anya. Zilu was doing this, so anybody who can work with Zilu to help him with that would be great. Taxes for Vienna and Zachary, primarily the Vienna one.
On Zilu.
What?
Taxes.
What?
Other essential. Yes, all of this, yes.
Yeah, so all of these need to get done. So the ones with Vienna, this is good. So Abdul, you were working on that. Make sure that all the categories get done. Categories and the exit finance reports. I'm working on this. But if someone wants to help me, I can do some more training on that. And then there's also the master ledger. So I want all you guys to get trained on the master ledger and all the reports. That's going to be really important. But
I'll also help them on taxes.
What?
I'll also help them.
Yeah, you can work with Zilu and Abdul some for sure.
Yeah.
So so other essential priorities: Zilu, Abdul, and Albina. All right. So, anyways, just keep working on those two. These are all essential priorities that need to get done. But again, this isn't really time to be doing training. It's time to get it done because the taxes need to get done immediately. So if you don't know how to do it, you really shouldn't get in the way. You should, just let the people who know how to do it get it done. All right, cool. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for me. Check.
Okay. Albina?
Okay, for me also, thank you guys for this session. Actually, we need to learn more about finances and taxes so that whenever the need arises, we are there fully to work on them on time. Sometimes, like when we were learning with Lucy on taxes, it was so hard for us to cope up because it was our first time. So I think we delayed everything, but we need to just be on time, finish taxes on time. That will also make everything easier for us and for the clients. Yeah, that's my check. Thank you.
So Albina, do you know how to do all the ledgers and the tax stuff?
Yeah, I now understand about the ledgers.
And the tax stuff? Okay, good. Okay.
I need more about taxes now.
Okay, cool.
But I think I have an idea on taxes.
Okay, cool.
So the ledgers, I'm perfect on ledgers.
Okay, great. Well, right now we're mainly on the ledgers. We're not really on the taxes part, but we'll go over it in the next week or so because we have to do it all. So for the session value tracking, just stay here. I think that's fine. And then
I think I'll also help you on the exact finance report.
Okay, but you're gonna need to do training with me, and you're not really around much when I'm awake. So You know, we just
That's
keep
it.
prioritizing it. Whenever we're working with me, just prioritize it, and we can do more on it, because it would be great to get you guys caught up on all the stuff with the master ledger and all the finance reports, all that. The other priorities are obviously recruitment, right? Anything with new people, like new people take priority. You know, it's like if you can get in touch with someone who's new and they want to get involved, it's like you can
Yes,
put in time with
please.
that. And then, what?
Yes, please. I want to be involved in that one.
You want to help recruit new people?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Have you done recruitment training? And this is Joyce.
Yes, Joyce.
Have you done recruitment training?
Not yet. With Lucy?
Okay. Well, so anyways, like you just need to come to buddy team, scheduled buddy team sessions and get that done. I'm talking about
Okay.
essential priorities. If you don't know how to do it yet, you can't do essential priorities, right? So we're just saying if
Okay.
someone new comes in, you take care of them immediately. You don't wait to do it at a buddy team, so you help them as much as possible, and then also making sure we are doing our, you know, final emails to the existing list before they get cut. So the existing list, yeah, recruitment list. Okay, does that make sense? So
Yes.
who wants to work on the recruitment? Who knows how to do
I
it?
can help.
Albina
Yeah.
and Lucy. Yeah. So Albina and Lucy, if you guys work on some recruitment with either Zilo or Abdul during your sessions, you can do training with Joyce and other people. So Joyce, you can come and do trainings on recruitment during the existing scheduled buddy team sessions. Okay.
Okay.
But people who are level 4 and have been trained on recruitment can do recruitment at other times, just because it's so high a priority. Like we gotta move forward with that.
Okay.
Yeah. And just so you guys all know, we have the new recruitment Google group email. Let me link that really quick. So this is where all of the recruitment emails are going to end up. It's here. And you email everything workers@fqn.unity.mo. So that's like the new email that you CC. So send everything here, as well as UnityNet Global at email. Okay. And if you go to this group, it's really cool. It basically will show you all of the emails that we have for recruitment. We just got it started, so there's not a lot here right now, but it will get more emails as we get more people being recruited. Okay, so me and Abdul are gonna go to the secondary hangout. Aline, Albina, and Lucy are gonna stay here. And Joyce, I mean, if you want to come join us in the secondary hangout, I think that's okay. But we're breaking up into 2 buddy teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 2 buddy teams. Or you can just go, Joyce. Either way, but you know you're the only one left out here. So.
I go for training with Abdul later.
Okay, cool.
For the
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much, Joyce. You have a good day.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, cool. So me and Abdul are gonna go to secondary hangout.
Okay. Abdul, train me on recruitment, okay?
Okay, so thank you guys.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye, guys.
Ciao. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.